They don't predict shit. They really don't. I'm just saying.
They predict how fucking stupid they are? Just saying.
Pretty much.
Well, at least you know. And so you can prepare yourself ahead of time. Prepare stuff early, too.
It's not like down here, if you see snow falling, then you gotta beat everybody to the fucking grocery store.
No shit.
That's everywhere.
Okay, well, once it starts snowing, everybody from schools and everything else shuts down. These fuckers here. What up,
They're calling for it to be a certain temperature the school let out. Not even if it snows. And then if you go to the grocery store, there's no bread. You go down the aisles of bread. It's just so funny. Like, absolutely no bread at all. It's like, wow, really?
Well, like here, it's more like for the schools, what they'll do is they'll go back and they'll be like, okay, well, obviously, it's 12 fucking degrees or 15 degrees, so we'll do a 2-hour delay. 2 hours later, it's still 15 fucking degrees.
Right.
It's like, I remember going to school and walking up my driveway and like -2 degrees. And there was no fucking delay for school. Like, the bus fucking ran. Now it's like 1/4 inch of snow, we got a smidge of ice, and it's 12 degrees. No, 2-hour delay, we got to do it. Oh, fuck.
It's getting like that. It's like that here now. We would sit there and we would be in school, watch the snow fall, and be like, all right, it's getting thick enough. Maybe they'll let us go now. Maybe they'll let us go now. Finally, they would let us go. But now it's like, if we get just a little bit of snow, or they think it might snow, there's going to be a delay, or there ain't going to be any school. It's crazy. We didn't have that stuff back then.
It turns out to be fucking 62 degrees that day by lunchtime.
Yeah,
fucking retards. What's up, Beeson? And Ron has you another comment there, Ghost. Glad to have Ghost and his sexy voice back. Makes me want to flap away.
Flap away? What the heck does that mean?
Oh, shit.
Educator, Ron. Educator. She wants to know what flap away means.
Go on to Urban Dictionary and look it up.
Okay. I'm scared.
She should be. Just saying.
Oh.
Well, she's scared. While she looks that up, here's Bill Burr on Southern People.
No, they're hilarious. Funny people, but you got to give it up to them because they're patriotic. They're patriotic people. Those sons of bitches. You'll never catch a redneck at like an anti-war protest going, hell no, we won't go. They're just like, wait, I get to kill people?
That was from his bit on fucking Southern People. Okay, here we'll just go with this on fat people. How about that? That'll work.
Talking about body issues. They're always talking about body issues. That's the dumbest one ever. When they talk about Hollywood, going like, Hollywood, they create these impossible body images, blah, blah, blah. You know, that whole thing, the plus-size actress, right? The fatties. You know? That's like a big thing. They're sick of being treated like fat people. I don't know what it is they're doing. They're going on the cover of magazines now, just like showing how fat they are, wearing a little bit amount of clothes. And everybody's like hyping them up, like, oh my God, that's so brave. That's so courageous. I'm not saying it doesn't take balls, but that's a bit of an overreach with the word brave, right? Like, what am I supposed to do if I ever see a fireman running out of a building carrying a baby and an old lady? Am I going to sit there like, oh my God, you're like a fat actress that takes her shirt off to do a magazine shoot to promote the movie she's in? Now look, I know you're not supposed to make fun of fat people. I understand, all right? I don't know why, though. Why? They're not a race. They're not a religion. It's totally curable. Eat an apple and go for a walk. You know? Why are you yelling at everybody else? The fuck are you giving me shit for? All right? You put the cookies in there. I didn't. How is this my problem? Jesus Christ, you ate your way in, you can walk your way out. All right? And just slowly start shedding the pounds. Shove some fucking lettuce in there instead of a bunch of ho-hos, and it's going to come down, and then you're on my side of the fence, right? Join me. Come on, say it with me. Shame. Shame. Right? I know, you're not supposed to shame. You're not supposed to fat shame. You're not supposed to slut shame. They're like shaming. Like people aren't supposed to walk around with any shame. It's like a legitimate human emotion, but you're not supposed to feel it at all. You know, you're supposed to just walk around like a dictator. You're not going to feel any shame. You never felt shame. You never had such a bad fucking night the next morning. You woke up, you couldn't even look yourself in the mirror. When you went to go brush your teeth, you looked up, you're like, oh, you fucking piece of shit. Wow. Even for you, that was bad. Lights out, curtains drawn until at least 2 in the afternoon before I can even look at you, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, you're supposed to have no shame. That's the new world. You're just going to walk around sucking dick, you know, eating cookies and just show up and nobody's supposed to say anything. No one's supposed to have an opinion like, wow, that's going to go off the rails pretty soon. I know, it's probably mean to do this stuff, but like, you can only have so much sympathy. There's so much stuff you can care about. You know what happened to me that changed my life? I did a gig in India, right? Unbelievably great people, but some of the stuff that I saw there, I'll never forget. I did a gig in India. I saw a toddler take a shit between 2 parked cars, walked away, no pants or parents, and then disappeared into the crowd like Hannibal Lecter at the end of Silence of the Lambs. It's one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen in my life. And then I come back to my country and it's like, oh, the studio said I lose 15 pounds to star in a movie. Well, then start running, you fat fuck. That's your big complaint in life? You know what it is? You know what it is about these fatties? You know what it really is? They have no respect for the amount of sacrifice and dedication it takes to truly get in like magazine level shape, which is you ever try to get abs? You ever try to get all the abs and get that shit down here? You ever try to do it? It's fucking impossible. Past the age of 19, you can't do it without tons of help. You gotta buy all these exercise tapes. You gotta read about nutrition. You gotta get a personal trainer having you fucking running along. You need like your own chef, and he's like, okay, don't eat it yet. Don't eat it yet. All right, now, eat it. Start consuming it. All right, stop. Slow down. Stop. Spit it out. Spit it out. I told you to stop. Get on the elliptical. Now you like that Brussels sprout? Did you like that Brussels sprout? Because now you're paying for it. It's a fucking miserable experience. Just walking around, your whole body's eating yourself. You know, you want some cake? No, just take a salad. Balsamic vinaigrette on the side, no croutons. Oh my God, when is the photo shoot? I want to kill myself. It's horrible.
Well, I'd say he's got a couple opinions on that. So, Jay, did you get your Ron lesson there?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, I learned so much on this show.
Do you?
Some things I'll never, ever forget.
Ron C. will be one of them. You're telling your kids, you know, back when I was younger and you weren't even thought of yet, I was on this radio show. And stay away from the flapping. Just saying. It'll make you go blind. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. I knew it was something related to that, but I just didn't know the term. But now I do. Now I do.
Oh, Lordy. What else you got? What you got there, Ghost? You're coming back show today. What you got? You gotta have something. Get your hands off the wieners.
Shit. Something like what?
You got Ron on the mind? Did you go ahead and on my mind? Like, did you go blind?
No.
Don't go blind.
No. Fuck. Honestly, I mean, just with, you know, everything going on with my cousin and his death put a lot of shit in perspective for me. And I talked about it before on my last, on the last show that I was on with you guys, and the biggest thing for me was family is family, and it's all you got. I get you can hate somebody in your family and not like them or anything like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at the end of the day, that's all you got. I have issues with my mom, and to this day, I'm sorry, but I have to eat that as for what it's worth. I'm not gonna fucking put myself near her or around her because of her choices. But at the same time, I look at, my brothers, my sister. Fuck, I got so much shit that I can look back on and say, yeah, this is, these are the people that I fucking care about. These are the people that I love. And yeah, you might have, issues here and there, but if something small and stupid comes up, fucking fix it. Make it fucking simple. Fix it. Be done with it. Settle whatever fucking issues you have so that at the end of the day, you can have a fucking peace, or a peaceful sense on your part knowing that you tried. If they don't fucking give on their end, fuck it. It's all on them at that point. At least you made your peace and you were honest about it and did what you had to do, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I agree with you there for on most of that, man. I do it, and hopefully you and your mom can patch some things up. But one thing I have to say that I have realized is, it's like my dad. I love him because he's my dad, but he'll never put me and my kids in the spot to where we feel like we're wanted by him, or hey, we're gonna have a cookout today. Y'all want to come down and eat? Hey, why don't you bring my grandkids down so I can spend some time with them, or something to the fact. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Everybody knows here I'm not a fucking drug addict. If I was, and I sure to hell wouldn't be, with the medicine that I do have from the VA and all this other bullshit. But my mother was a drug addict. And that's his excuse for not being around. Is, I can't. You got to come off drugs for him. Whatever, dude. He's a fucking full blown alcoholic. He can't come home without drinking a fucking 12-pack every day. Just like this guy, Bill Burr, was talking about fat people. That's why he's fucking fat. Goddamn beer belly. But you got family in your life that loves you, and not all family's blood. There's people. I'm glad to call you brother. I think you as a brother.
Yep.
We'll end up getting together and stuff. And the new addition to the family is Miss J and her family and stuff. And there's a camaraderie between people that it just doesn't go away, and that is there. And do we make mistakes? Yes, we make mistakes. And to be able to admit to those mistakes and own up to it, and people will be like, you know what, at least you owned up to it, even though the truth fucking hurts, but you're man enough to say I fucked up, and be able to continue those relationships and stuff. The fucking drill, I swear to God, I'm gonna put my hand through the fucking wall. Anyway, alright, so we're simmering down here and whatnot. Let's get a nice little exit tune. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I wasn't ready to play yet. Alright. Oh, shit! Why does it fucking do that? I didn't even hit fucking play. It was weird. Anyway. Alright, so what you got there, Ghost Man? Final thoughts. We're heading out for the moment.
My biggest thing is always, love each other, respect each other, do right by one another, do what you can for each other when you can. And at the end of the day, like I said, family's family. It may not be blood, may be blood. Family's family. And if you hold somebody in that regard, keep them in that regard. Do what you can for them when you can, and just keep moving, keep pushing, keep driving.
Right on from the ghost itself. What's up, Miss J? What you got there, girlie?
You know what I was just thinking this morning? We should have did the intro with the Eminem. Guess who's back? Okay.
Yeah, I don't.